Roundish 1237 was first.
Thank you for the lurk, sir. Congrats on your first. Oh. The epic sounds. Please wait. Yeah, I'm just clicking through, getting everything ready while I wait for that first ad break to end. Okay, I think we're underground. We're exploring the cave. This game feels so slow.
More dead. Kostya isn't very loyal himself, is he?
I want the other one. Okay. that a healer? Oh my. No. No healer. Bad healer. Did I miss? I totally missed. What? Oh, he's critical the thing! Yeah, I got him again. Sadly, there was no star metal bow, so we went with gun. And I missed. Every time. This is why I'm terrible at Apex. Bam.
I was worried for a second.
Oh, I left something behind? What? Huh? Oh. Ba, 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 da, boom. Surprise karaoke, yes sir. Actually, before I was restricted to this royalty-free music for YouTube's sake, I would sing on stream all the time. Not very well. But my viewership may have gone up since I stopped singing.
I'd come across references to this before, but nothing could have prepared me.
I know how to do this. That's the wrong one. Yes, these are the controls. I never forgot them for a single second. Probably when I get tired of doing story games and go more into the Apex again, there'll be more streams where I listen to actual music. But don't get your hopes up. I'm not Foxy, I can't sing. Ugh. These kind of look like alien faces a bit. Yes, that's exactly what I am saying, sir. And you know damn right I'm true. It's true. Oh yeah, yeah. I actually saw you in Nikki's chat, and I was like, Rounders is gonna get it, isn't he? SMH my head, my head.
Last one in,
Are we... I don't like this. Can we go home? I don't like what they're trying to make me do.
The spark. Daylight. Essence we have not felt in centuries.
Oh. Is this the garden?
No.
Do I want a Minecraft stream?
No. It cannot
I mean, if I did, I would do it. Horror Minecraft? I do. Foxy was always talking about the Horror Minecraft mod pack, and I wanted to try it, but I'm not sure if they ever got it working. There it is. Yeah, but then I'd have to go figure out how to do it.
My brother, soul of my soul.
If you redeem it, I'll go,
How would
I'll
you find
DM
me?
Foxy and I'll be like, you have to send me that mod pack now. Sounds like a streamer issue.
I have been here for so long. My memories are tattered. They fall apart when I look too long at them. There was a man called Nandru once, beloved of a terrible god.
It's
I
not.
remember it all.
Oh yeah,
I feel
VIP.
Sabadal's mind beneath yours, swimming in the deep.
Every time I see VIP in a channel, I save for it.
That was the name they gave themselves. Stolen from the ancient souls.
Yeah, claims.
Whose deaths gave rise to them. To us. We were little more than appendages to them. That is why I must ask you to destroy them. They shield you from the truth of what they are. The Dream Scourge has existed as long as they have. Don't you see? It is their infection. You, my brother, who are more brave than I, go now to the garden and hang the gardener from their tree. Your mind cannot understand it, but your soul, when the opportunity is before you, it will know what to do. You need only walk a little more. You are nearly at the end. You know, I always meant to die down here, to siphon my soul into a lonely from the stone that makes our world disconnected from them.
From who?
I only hope that Sabadal releases you to the same long peace. I do not know my end. In that I find a peace beyond any even the true gods can dream of. Do not thank me. Only do as I asked. Destroy them, rather. And when you see Boudica, tell her I said hello.
Strange. Phantasmal focus picked up something, but it's gone now.
Another day, another chat with Samadra. Though this one seemed different.
You're right.
Go to the garden. Kill them.
This one's a little bit more murdery. Oh, did I leave something behind? I totally did. Oops. 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 Oops.
Finally! We found the gates! Quick! Let's find Kostya!
Is that the only door? It should get us up there, right?
Oh, you made it. I thought all of you Adherents were killed when the volcano erupted. Help me destroy this witch. We can't risk someone turning it and opening the gates.
Wait, what?
If the keep falls so that we might live, so be it. You're not one of the Adherents. The Inquisitor didn't send you. I'd hoped. Well, it doesn't matter now. I must look after the Wardens the only way I can. I am destroying this keep. When it's gone, the Wardens will be free of Nandru's oath. We will no longer be bound to this wretched tomb. All I need to do is destroy the witch, close the sluice gates, and let the lava take the keep. You must be here for the garden, just like the other Adherents. So long as you do not interfere with my work, I will not interfere with yours. Nandru's path to the garden is through the door behind you.
Yeah, we can't let this guy
So
do
be
it.
it. And you are so close. The entrance to the garden is just beyond this door. I always knew it would come to this.
Get off!
Oh wait. I also have this thing. And then I want oh. Give me the food. Oops, I used it twice. Oh well. Oh. He flinched and I missed. He's dead.
Did the keep look as confining before?
That's a buried door. Oh. Unlock all fast
Keep
travel
is
beacons.
beautiful.
Understood.
Like a gilded cage.
I swear I've been here. Oh my. Yeah, okay, we've been here. Okay, where's Mihala? Let's go talk to her. I want to do all the things.
Focus complains about the lack of ingredients again.
Sweet. You know, we were already
We're alive! We're alive! Yes, yes, calm down.
What happened to Deeren? Is everyone all right? Thank you. I cannot explain how afraid I was for my people and our home. Perhaps so. Either way, I understand now the nature of my errors. It will not happen again. Here. I once was this artifact's custodian, but I failed in protecting the keep. This belongs to one who has proven capable of guarding my people. I wish so much that things had gone differently.
That's pretty good. If I used a shield, I would be really happy.
to open our gates to the world, lest it leave us behind.
They saved us? No, no, that can't be right.
Okay, while we're here,
We
I
must
want to try and
believe
get that thing.
What? I know.
Yeah, it's definitely her hammer down there.
You're back! Did you find my hammer? Well, if you ever get...
My. Okay, let's try this one. No? That's definitely it though, right? So frustrating. Where's my mouse? Give me back my mouse. Windows? There we go. What's this place called again? Oh. Okay, no, it doesn't seem to be important. And the hammer. Let me out! Supposed to be up there somewhere? Let's see if we can find the hammer. I guess I needed to get here sooner.
Mikana understands the importance of tradition. Nandru chose this place for a reason.
Exactly. To leave only insult the great founder.
And died in these halls. We can't disappoint them.
As long as we lend our strength to Mihala.
Alright, Randish. Have a good night. Thank you.
The food in Solace Keep is...
All the people want to talk to me. We'll go have a lore break, and then we'll go over to the other place.
I feel crazy saying this, but Kostya was right. We should have let Solace Keep fall.
Crazy is one word for it. You really think you can just burn down someone's ancestral home?
Dearie, the keep isn't a home. It's a prison. And now the Pargrunen will never escape.
Solace is my home. I still don't get why any of you feel like you have a say in this.
But you left.
Because I chose to. Kostya doesn't get to make that decision for everybody.
If Kostya doesn't, Mihala will.
Exactly.
The Pargrunen have always had the choice to leave, and we've seen very few take it, dear.
You saw how hard it was for Amalia and her people to leave. They were only allowed to because you found an extraordinary loophole. If anything, I imagine Mihala and her traditionalists will only make it harder to leave now. You know your own mind. There's something to be said for that.
True. But you'll partake with the gods soon. We can only hope that you'll make better decisions.
Better decisions.
Enough talking in circles. Let's save our strength for the garden. I, for one, could use a long rest. And I'm betting the envoy could, too.
I know, I'm excited too, dearie. But we need our beauty sleep, don't we?
Do we?
I must admit, I had my doubts about Solace. It was like a dungeon, except the wardens were the prisoners. You could have helped Kostya destroy the keep, but you left it standing. Why? I agree. A decision like this belongs to the community, not the ambitions of one man. Even if Solace isn't going anywhere, I think your arrival was a sign of changes to come. Wherever you go, you break people out of their habits. You banish the old ways. And its disadvantages. Someone is always watching you. Wherever that power comes from, whether it's your heritage or political status, it's a terrible burden. I don't envy you, but at least you keep things interesting. If I must.
No, you want to talk more.
Let me get this straight. You spoke to the spirit of Nandru, a godlike, same as you. What did he say? Any advice? Any words of encouragement? That doesn't bode well. I should have seen this coming. Never listen to the dead. They're cynical, full of regret, and determined to make us all miserable. Thankfully, you're still alive. Fate is in your hands. See? The future is looking brighter already. No one is closer to Sapodal than you are. Nandru lost that privilege when he died, which means you alone can judge the god of the living lands. Your opinion is the one that counts. A caged animal lashes out at friend and foe alike. For what it's worth, I think you're going to be fine. No matter what you do about Sapodal, it can't get any worse. I wish I could say the same for the living lands. Until next time.
I'm starting to suspect that every single leader in the Living Lands is incompetent. Truly, is there no vetting process? Hopefully those in Solace Keep will choose their leaders with more care in the future. But we should check on Marius. I'll make him some soothing perfume, but I think a few words from you would help too.
Okay, I'm gonna grab protein bar. I want to eat a little bit now so I can not eat before bed, hopefully. We'll see how it goes. Wisnir. Thank you, sir. You must have sent that just as I was getting up.
Why would I be mad at you consigning a people to a lifetime imprisoned by their traditions and literal stone walls? Well, That doesn't sound like me at all. I do not envy the Pargrunen in any case. Meeting that council gave me a new appreciation for Vidaru. There's always a way for things to get worse, dearie. I wouldn't be surprised. We're losing focus on the important things. Things like the garden. Oh, come on, Envoy, let's get going. How can I help, darling?
That change in pitch.
Tired already, Envoy?
Tired already?
I'll see you in the morning.
This one.
Envoy, you're probably here to see how I'm doing, yeah? Well, I'm doing great. I always knew my home would destroy itself from within. I just never thought I'd get a chance to stop it. Right. If you get any more sappy, I'll think you've turned into a tree. But enough of that. You have a lot to do, and I'm right behind you. Right, changing the subject.
Well.
Thanks for talking. Envoy? Blacked out at that Audra and the lava tubes beneath Solace. But it seemed different somehow.
Just Nandrew. No big deal.
Okay, nothing to worry about. Wait. Nandrew? As in founder of Solace. Obsessed with the garden. Actual Nandrew. I bet it was. You could finally complain to someone about all the face stuff. People in Solace always claim they're speaking the word of Nandrew. And here you are, actually hearing from the man. Doesn't even really matter what he said, if you ask me. There are hundreds of Pargrunen who'd give anything to hear Nandrew's voice.
It was
Blessed
deep.
stay impressive is what that is. Envoy, what do you need? You too.
Okay. Good. Everyone's happy. Okay, this is fully upgraded. This is not. That's the most I can do. Okay. I always tap the jump. I don't know how I manage to do that every time. It's a talent. What the heck? Where did this come from?
Closer. We have waited so long.
There's it, guys. It's a garden.
Well, this is it, I guess. Feels very different from the last time I left Galawain's tusks. I will say, it's nice to look out and see Solace still standing. Me neither. I guess it never gets any easier.
Solace is still standing. And so are you. We're in this together.
Just so you know, Kai, it's starting to sound like you like me.
If you happen to need a reminder, do let us know. Brooding in silence can be quite the mood killer.
Not to spoil the moment with good news, but I doubt the rest of the island has been quiet while we've been looking for the garden. Things have only gotten more tense since Fjord, and the Steel Garrote probably hasn't been doing us any favors on that front.
Especially when they're led by a woman who doesn't seem interested in staying dead. Not to mention, after we take care of the Envoy's little god problem, we'll still have an empire bearing down on us. We should be so lucky.
Can't say I'm too excited about just walking into the garden. I grew up learning I needed to protect that place, but it never felt like more than a children's tale to me.
I hear you. This island is weird enough when all we have to worry about are vengeful plans and soul-altering corruption.
Am I the only one who's looking forward to the garden? We're pioneers, stepping into the great unknown, a land of mystery.
We have to remember to love them in spite of their lack of proper enthusiasm, dearie.
Death is always certain. It's only a question of timing. I have a theory about the garden, or a warning, depending on how you want to look at it. Sapadal has been imprisoned a long time. The garden will be a reflection of their dreams, their nightmares, their madness.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw visions or hallucinations, and not even the fun kind.
Sanity won't get us through the garden. Madness opens the mind to discovery. So madness is what we need right now. Before we go any further, I have to ask you something. You told the Inquisitor that you intend to free Sapadal. Set them loose upon the world. Is that still the plan? You're as unpredictable as ever. Not that I disapprove. Sapadal is responsible for the spiritual health of the living lands, and the island has suffered for it. No matter what the Inquisitor said, I don't believe there's a right or wrong choice to make here. Just the one you believe in. Just one. Remember, we're stepping into a realm that is both physical and spiritual in nature. If you can call it nature. There's no telling how long we'll be gone. For all we know, time could run backwards in the garden.
This may take a while.
Not a chance. We're a crew now, so you're stuck with me until the end. Marius?
I told you I'd be with you till the end. I don't go back on my promises. What about you, Giada?
You're not going into the garden without me. I have to see this with my own eyes. Yatsli, if you feel like running back to Quilichi, now would be the time. No one would think less of you.
And tell Quilichi that I missed out on the most exciting part.
Fair weather or foul?
I plan on wandering the garden whether I'm traveling with you or not. I have to find out what the big deal is.
Agreed. I'm not waiting in camp while the rest of you have all the fun. Hope to see you out there, Marius.
Well, let's go then. We can't keep your god waiting.
Mm-hmm.
So, this is it. The spiritual epicenter of the living lands. Where it all began. And where it all ends. For so long I have looked out on a horizon full of possibilities. Now that it's here, I'm too scared to breathe. Oh, why am I so anxious? I suppose you're right. I'm frightened, I'm excited. I'm a lot of things right now. Do you remember when Manto Pastor sent you after the heart of an Adragan? That was nothing compared to this. We are standing in the beating heart of the living lands. Just imagine what we can do with it. And only one chance to get it right. My parents were going to build a better world for Animancers. That dream was their legacy to me. You and I have come farther than they did. To an impossible place where anything can happen. Anything. When you say it, I can almost believe it. I don't know what's going to happen, but you've had my back since the beginning. I won't forget it.
Wait,
Who could rest at a time like this?
did she give me free stat points?
Let me guess. Bad dreams? Excellent. The Imperial Court taught you well, but I suspect there were gaps in what they call an education. If there's anything you've been dying to learn from an Animancer, now is the time. Unfortunately, that can take a lifetime. It's the sad reality of our work. But I'll give you the short version. Now, let's begin. You, drifted off for a moment. Were you paying attention? Really? What's the last thing I said? Well, aren't you the clever one? No harm done, of course. I don't mind if you catch a few winks. Besides, a little nap is good for the soul. I slept through my share of lectures, and look how I turned out. That's all I have to teach you for now. I'll chime in if anything else comes to mind.
Wow.
If I must.
I'm starting to suspect that every single leader in the Living Lands is incompetent. Truly. Is there no vetting process? Hopefully those in Solace Keep will choose their leaders with more care in the future.
I think we already did
But
this.
we should check on Marius. I'll make him some soothing perfume, but I think a few words from you would help too. Lovely. Another point in your favor, Envoy. I do not envy the Pargrunen in any case. Meeting that council gave me a new appreciation for Vidaro. Well, Fjord has already been burned to the ground, so that's half the work already, I suppose. Barrett's balls. What a nightmare. We're losing focus on the important things. Things like the garden. Oh, come on, Envoy, let's get going. How can I help, darling? These sudden changes in climate always mess with my coiffure. Does Adir have good fur maintenance products? Do you have a contact for that? Now, imagine that every inch of you is frizzing up. Truly, just a good long brushing through all my fur alone would do wonders. I've got some time before we see Quilici again, at least. It'll give me time to find something to remind him of what he's missing. You're a dear for offering, but no. Let's give him a chance to miss me first. It'll just make our reunion all the sweeter. Quilici and I got used to the stairs early on. Thankfully, at least in Fjord, those stopped eventually. After 30 years, it's hard to still be surprised by us just drinking at the Magpie. Oh, she was still young. Quilici offered to help her study for and prepare her thesis as a favor to her parents. She was over day and night for months, and, well, now she's family. We adore her. All things considered, it's hard to complain about my life in Fjord. You're too sweet. As much as I enjoy our little chats, dearie, we should really get going. Oh, but if you do end up finding any liniments, be sure to help a girl out. You know, Envoy, we've traveled enough that I think I've gotten a handle on your style. Style of fighting, I mean. Your fashion sense is more opaque. But listening to your incantations, they could use some tightening up. I could probably teach you a thing or two, if you're up for it.
Yes.
What do you say?
Teach me. Perception or wits? Yeah, I don't care about perception.
If such a thing is even possible. For me, at least. What? Out of breath already? Talk to one of the boys. See if they can help with your stamina, dear. Well, I've taught you all I can. Let's hope you put it to good use.
Envoy, what do you need? Let's make sure they're not listening. You already asked about Giada, so you probably want to talk about Kai or Yatsley. I don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she's loud and impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and she keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But, joke's on her. No one's gotten a rise out of me in years. But other than that, we can get along. She can be sweet, too. When she's not introducing me to a new word for my oak and acorns. If I must.
Maybe I missed whatever it is that triggers him training me. Okay.
Looks like we'll have to find another way through. Or not.
We are, in fact, invited guests.
Here. Oh, why can't we do this? Careful, to the
left. Uh-huh. Okay. How far back am I?
Looks like a dead end. Oh, I stand corrected.
Stupid key thing where if I'm holding the key, it stops responding. Give me this. Give me this. Okay, why is it telling me people want to talk to me? I cleared all the things. Oh.
Here. Oh, why can't we do this here?
Oh boy. They just keep moving. Someone behind me? Oh! Ba-dum. Easy.
I'll fix it.
Directly below me? How do I get that? Man. Oh, it's right
That'll
here.
show 'em.
Is that it? Do we go back? Is there another place to go? Oh. No straight path. Oh, okay.
Don't see a better way down. You first. I'll be right behind you.
And we have a campsite. Oh. Wait. How would I... Unless I need Marius for that. Because otherwise, how would I set that on fire?
That's done.
Yeah.
Oh, this just needs freezing. can store that. Okay. This is dead? No. Okay. Murmur. Okay, let's see if Marius can do it. No, not Marius. Okay.
A breath held. Trepidation. You are close, yet distant still. Bars were not enough. They writhe. They seek to silence us. Only essence sustains them now. Hatred seated in the heart. We wonder. We did not foresee this. An equal trade, we accept. The seabed speaks in riddles, a pearl whose shell we cannot grasp. We would run, roll with the tide, sink our fingers into new earth. Whisper in the fields, lift the hills gently in our hands. We must remember, yes, new blooms from pruned growth. Vengeance denied, squandered. This cannot be. We feel nothing amiss. We speak of freedom when the hand still clasps around our throat. Wake now. Find us.
Okay. Find that again. Where was it? Wait, have I even been here?
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Or am I going mad?
These are animancers.
Can't we take a closer look? Please?
Yeah. What do you want to look at?
What is the meaning of this? It can't be real. This is an illusion. A joke. Tell me we're both seeing the same thing. But worse. So much worse. Why am I cursed to see this again? Why does the memory follow me wherever I go? Don't be ridiculous. Whoever is responsible, I'm tired of the bullshit. Step forward and answer for yourself, coward.
Godlike of Sapadal, long have we awaited you.
Finally, you've come home.
This is almost as bad as Ringram's creepy sculptures.
Oh my gods. They're alive? How? Where would I even begin?
Giada Castel, welcome.
Wait, you know me? How do you know me?
For centuries, our whispers filled the silence. Then we heard your mother's call.
My mother? You heard her?
She reached out to us, using the tool you now carry.
But that would have been years ago. The first time she used the phantasmal focus. The only time she used it.
We heard, and Sapadal answered, saying in a great voice, "We are here. You have found us."
But when Sapadal speaks, the living lands trembles. The voice of a god can be a terrible thing.
No, this can't be. What exactly happened to my parents? Tell me, please. I need to know.
Sapadal wanted to be heard, and in so doing, twisted your family in body and soul, broke them into a more suitable shape.
Sapadal does not know the limits of their strength. Mistakes were made.
Mistakes were made? Do you have any idea what my life has been since your little mistake?
After the incident, your parents were like us, and we took pity, so we helped them move on, as they wanted.
In the end, they thought only of you, their pride, and their love.
Keika!
That's really it. The answer I've been searching for all these years. Sapadal destroyed my family.
I'm okay. The Minecraft thing is almost done. I got to... Oh, I forgot what I had to do. No. Yeah. Okay. I fixed it on my thing. I have to upload the final client though, which I probably should have done before stream, but my brain has been fried all weekend. Yeah, no, it's there and everything's working. I just forgot to add one of the mods for paintings, so I gotta add it again. But yeah, I really want to finish this game so I can play a different game.
I don't hold you responsible. I don't even know if I hold Sapadal responsible. Your god has the intelligence of a scatterbrained goat. But that isn't their fault. It's simply how they came into being.
And by the way, when are we doing Stardew?
Indulge me a moment. I've been waiting a long time for this. One final question, spirits. What is this? Why are you trying to ruin my life again? Is this your way of haunting me? What is it you want?
That's 4 questions.
Shut up,
we
guy.
want to apologize on Sopadol's behalf, and for the part we played in your sorrow.
They want to apologize. I came to the garden for answers.
You got
not to offer
the
forgiveness.
new job going on, so let me know when it settles down and when you know when a good day is. So.
Shit. This is going to hurt. Sapadal has been trapped here for millennia. Alone. Confused. Screaming into the void for anyone who will listen. When they heard the voice of a stranger, they overreacted. How can I hold that against you? Apology accepted.
Thank you, Chiara. And thank you, Godlike, for bringing her all this way.
The time has come for you to find your patron, as you were meant to. Our purpose draws to a close. A long rest is assured. May the living lands receive you with open arms. Farewell.
Goodbye. We need to talk about this, but not here.
This feels like one of those times when getting answers doesn't mean getting closure.
Does this door open? But again, it has a power line. And I just saw an indicator. Oh, what set off the indicator? What did I accidentally look at? Oh man. Oh man. Okay, I guess we keep exploring, cause we are lost. Uh-huh. It's under this, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, here it is. I don't think we're quiet enough. Let me up. Why can't I move? The heck is this? real question is, how far back are they going to put me? Okay, this isn't bad. Pop. Pop. Nikki? Hello? Sure.
I was gonna do that.
I might have been confused by the clip. I was like, why do I hear somebody that is not me talking right now? Oh, those are pages. Okay. Oh, I heard that thing. Oh, let me out! Do your hero thing! Do your hero thing! Giada! Oh, she's not here yet. Oh!
Perk up, envoy.
It's easy for you to say. Diamond.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
Kai, you're looking a little beat up there. Oh, he's poisoned. Okay, understood.
Stay on your toes.
We get to fight one! Get. There we go. Oh, there's more than one. Oh, it went boom.
You won't get give him just as good.
I saw his head go down and I thought he stumbled. I didn't think he was shooting projectiles at me. We'll come back that way, but for now we gotta go this way.
Yeah.
Stay on your toes.
Try that again.
Oh. Hello? I missed.
Perk up, envoy.
What just ticked? Oh, okay. Oh, and he tried.
Shake it off.
I'm stuck on everything.
They won't get past me.
Stop. And down he goes.
That's done? Who's hungry?
Oh, it's right here. What does that mean? I mean, like more stagger? Or... Do they?
Just a little spark. Charge more.
And then... There should be one more. Where? Oh, there it is.
A little power goes a long way.
That's inside of here.
Coming in hot.
This room. It's just like Thomas.
Tama. No. No. I dealt with this. We stood at his memorial together. What is this, Envoy? This is your God's prison, not mine. Before we visited his memorial, yes. But I thought I'd broken free. I can't focus on his face. His features keep blurring, changing. Then what am I looking at? I know it's him, but I don't recognize him as the Tama I knew. It's like he keeps changing in front of me. Does that make sense? That's the problem. I can't picture him anymore. I used to remember his face so clearly from that night. His rigid jaw, the way his eyes crinkled at the corners. He was in pain, but trying to hide it. I see everything. All his moments at once. Joy, sadness, anger, heartbreak, stomachache. Everything from the handful of years that I knew him and the decades before we'd met. He's almost a stranger. Yeah, it is. All this time I kept him frozen in his worst moment. When he was suffering and when I failed him. But now that I see him as more, it's like he's free of that. You're right. I am. It's like you said. I'm not letting my regret define me. I won't make that mistake again. And we've got farther to go before this is over. I never thought I'd meet someone I respect the way I respected Tama. But you've made some tough calls, and you've kept your head and your heart in the right place. So whatever comes next, I'm with you until the end. Now let's go find this god of yours and end the Dream Scourge. When we reach them, what do you think we'll find? A victim? A villain?
Both.
I suspect you're right. Let's end this. I'll follow your lead, as always.
Oh. No.
You think we're still about the Acid Sea?
Yeah.
So you're telling me I didn't even need to open that door? We need Marius for that one, I think. We're gonna put Kai away, and we're gonna grab the other two, so we can find wherever their place is.
All this time, I thought my parents died in a freak accident. An experiment gone awry.
Well, technically they
Mistake. And in a way, they did. But it wasn't their mistake. It was Sapodal's. Generous? Perhaps. Until I knew the whole story, there was never anyone to blame. This whole experience has me considering my family's work in a different light. Look at what my mother accomplished. Armed with her research and her wits, she found a god. When you speak to a god, it's nothing. Barely a reflex. But for the rest of us, it's unimaginable. No Animancer can live up to that. Certainly not me. I thought their legacy was a curse, and I could only break it by completing their work. I was wrong. I suppose I have been all this time. I just never realized it. One thing is certain. When it comes to Animancy, I need to unlearn some of my old assumptions. I wanted to tame the spirit of the living lands. Now, there's so much about it I don't understand. And it's creepy, but wonderful. They probably won't even notice me. But stranger things have happened. I believe the power flowing out of the garden drove this island mad. That has to end. Through Animancy, we could help the living lands recover. It would take a lifetime, maybe more, but that's a small price to pay. Then again, who am I to interfere with an ecosystem that I barely understand? On the other hand, half the fun of Animancy is stirring the pot and getting into trouble. I think I know what I want, but there are too many variables to consider. What do you think? Of course you trust me. I'm brilliant. But we've been together long enough.
Of course you trust me, I'm
value your
brilliant.
opinion. I have a lot of catching up to do, and plenty of room to grow. But I think you're right. So be it. Starting today, I don't have to live up to anyone's example. Animancy can be whatever I make of it. I knew they would be. And not just because some ancient plans told me so. Now I just have to decide which field of research to pursue. But no need to bore you with the details. I've only got one lifetime as Giada Castel, so I'd better make it count. Hey, you helped me through a very difficult time. I just wanted to say thank you.
If anyone's gonna lead the way for Animancy, I can't think of a better fit than you. Hey, Giada. How are you holding up after seeing those, plant people?
Well, I've seen things not intended for mortal eyes, and uncovered the dark truth of my family's downfall. But here I am. And how are you?
Don't worry. I just want to know how you're feeling.
I'm complicated. But at least I know what happened to my parents.
Knowing's one thing. Feeling okay about it's another.
Yes, that part could take a while.
As long as it doesn't turn into a ghost story.
We're talking right now.
It won't be easy, but you have to let yourself feel it. All of it. Even the parts that hurt, like a Bleste saltfly bite.
Just be kind to yourself, dearie.
I don't know what to say, except I'm grateful to know each of you.
When you find Sapodal, I hope you tell him how much I love what they've done with this place. And you've got to enjoy it where you can find it. Besides, as divine prisons go, I can imagine much worse.
and Sapadal definitely isn't docile. Not from what we saw on Mount Forja, or outside the ruins of Nakukubel. I've heard that one before. Usually before a lot of tears, a lot of drinks, and a lot of, I should have known better. Still, you taught me that a person can grow beyond their flaws. Why wouldn't the same be true of a god? I hope you're right, because we are all in trouble if you're wrong.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I know.
I don't envy you having to deal with the loose cannon of a god. But I envy even less the mess you're going to have if, I mean, when, we escape this place. I hate to burst your bubble, but I don't see how that's gonna happen. While
Listen,
we're
I can
tracking down
dream.
your god, things are heating up between your Adiran comrades and the locals. The Steel Garrote leveled Fjord. Even if Animancers aren't the most popular bunch, everyone gets nervous when fields burn. And yeah, I know that's on the Steel Garrote, but it's not lost on anyone that your people despise Animancy. Not when Heelgard banned the practice in Paradise. Oh, I wish I were finished. Ringram may have unleashed some powerful magic against the Dream Scourge, but she left a lot of corpses in her wake. That doesn't look good for your people. Not when Ludwig was also in the region, and your people had a garrison at Eagle's Reach. And then there's Solace. You might have saved the keep, but no one's going to talk about the disaster that didn't happen. They're going to talk about why Mount Forja erupted after all this time. I don't think anyone else is going to understand the indirectly. Fairly or not, a lot of blame's going to be laid at Adir's door. And if I had to guess, I don't think Heelgard's been helping matters while you've been out here. If and when we get out of here, we're walking into a powder keg. And you'll have to choose a side. That's the part I don't envy. Yeah, those were your orders. And if you make it back, you'll be the godlike Adiran who survived an assassination, treated with local leaders, faced a god, and stopped the Dream Scourge. That's a powerful symbol indeed. I wouldn't either. Look on the bright side. Maybe we die here, and then you don't have to. I don't mean to burden you. It's late, and you've still got a god to face. Just know that whatever you choose, I'll fight alongside you. I'm with you to the end of this. Anytime. Good night, Envoy.
Envoy, what do you need? Let's make sure they're not listening. The only one we haven't talked about is Yatsley. I don't know. Things have changed a bit, I guess. She's not so bad. I mean, she's loud and impulsive and always trying to get herself killed, and She keeps saying things to get a rise out of me, Envoy. But, joke's on her. No one's gotten a rise out of me in years. But other than that, we can get along. She can be sweet, too. When she's not introducing me to a new word for my oak and acorns. Pleasant dreams.
Yeah, why does he
so
have...
those green people in the garden. Envoy, what do you need? You too. Right. As we were saying. So those green people in the garden, those weren't your parents?
No. They were Sapadal's dreams given life. Ancient sentinels bound by loyalty.
And they were plants because...
Because that's all Sapadal knew how to make. A smithy smiths. A baker bakes. A gardener gardens.
Right, I understand.
It's all right if you don't.
Good, because I really don't.
Oh, why am I so sleepy every time I play this game now? Yeah, it's like a trigger.
What is that? I know that place, right? Well, that was... They're unrecognizable. Like, I can't remember their actual faces.
Did I mess up by walking away? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is that? I know that place, right? Oh no. No, no, no. Why is this? They're dead. Like, it just happened. Like I remember.
This is the moment I found you. Bundled and crying, while our parents died.
Viate. You're not here. You can't be here.
I am dead, Viate, from the Dream Scourge. We are in the garden. As strange as this seems, it is normal here. What I am now is much better than what I was becoming then. That much is certain.
I have faced this already. Why force me to do it again? Right. Okay, I can do this. Let's get into it.
You know where we are. This is my memory. When everyone died, and I found you back in your tent. How much of this do you remember? I can't tell from your eyes.
We dealt with Razvan. He got what was coming to him.
I have as much closure as I'm going to get. I am part of this land's god now. A dream of the land.
Were you always such a blessed day poet? Or is that a death thing?
Sapadal wants to understand. They know your envoy very well, but not the people next to them.
I have what I needed. We dealt with Razvan. We avenged our parents' deaths.
Then maybe it was I who needed to speak with my Viate. With a clear mind this time. Even when we were children, you kept me alive, first by needing my protection, and then by being who you turned out to be. When you left Solace, it was like I lost more than my best friend. I lost my need to live.
I know. And I'm not sure I'll ever live that down. I don't think I know how.
You've always done everything you could to survive. It's time for you to learn how to live.
So, what do we do now?
I feel strongly that there's nothing left to forgive.
Easier said than accepted, Viate. Forgiving myself is the hardest part. We've both been through so much. But I can see that it's all behind us now. Just another thing we've survived after all this time.
A fine way to put it. More like tolerate, in my case, but... right.
See what I put up with, Envoy? Still wonder why I left Solace?
Get out of here. Hike up your waistline and go talk to a god. They'll be waiting.
Well, it was good to see you, Viate. Even with all this.
Take care of my little friend, Envoy. He needs you more than he'll say.
And then he's gone. Okay. I am literally falling asleep. This is what we're doing. I'll wait for that break to finish. Crunchy, 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 crunchy. Someone found a little place for our mage friend. Okay.
Actual working magfolk. It isn't looking this way, is it?
Here we go.
Give me my stun, give me my attack speed, give me my rifle, give me my bow, hit duck. Oh yeah, I'm totally fine. What? How did that kill me? Oh boy. Try that again. Dude's fetal position face down.
Stay alert. That thing's moving this time.
I missed. Why was there a green puff of smoke? Okay.
One moment.
Nothing? Okay. Okay. Alright. Ads are done. I am literally falling asleep. So we're gonna go see Kaisa and I'm gonna go to bed. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Sorry I haven't been streaming a lot, and sorry this one's so short. Just been earning the monies. Okay, we're gonna go see Kaisa. She's fantastic. She's still trying to decide what to do. Probably game from the sounds of things. But yeah. Say hi to them. I'ma go sleep, and with my luck, I'm gonna lie down and instantly be awake. But I'm gonna try and sleep, and I'll see you guys later. Take care of yourselves.